Bum ba ba da ba 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 da dee 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 doo 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 ba da ba ba bo. No. You just made a paper crown. Congratulations. What's up, Mighty Ram? Hello. So today, guys, we are going to continue our adventure. We are going to continue the adventure into another day of investigations and guns of invests. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Thanks for joining us. Give a minute to anybody who wants to jump on in. Alright. Hello. Let's take one more breather and let's start it up, shall we? Yeah. Also, quick note. I think I figured out why it was like lagging before. My like OBS was like having way too much stuff on at the same time, I guess, or something, because my memory was being all used. Like my entire memory was being completely used. It was terrible. Okay, we're gonna do this. What's up, Chemical Romance? Hello. And we also have 3 people already with a like and retweet. Megan, Miguel, and BumbbleKitten. Thank you guys so much for those. Man, you guys are fast. Okay, let's go ahead and start it up. We are on the investigation. That's not right. It's past 9 already, isn't it? Is this where we were at? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearl. They'll find her, so you don't worry. Hey, Francis, thanks for that like. You're searching for Meow Meow content on Twitter and saw my post. I'm glad. Everybody's always looking for the Meow Meow content, bro. It's superb. The Meow Meow content. It explains everything you could need to know about this channel, both meow and meow. I mean, what more could you ask for? What's up, Francis? How are you doing? If we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Nah. How are you doing, Megan? How are you doing, Francis? I hope work is going well for you guys. Chemical Romance, hello. I just I straight up deleted like 10 scenes off of my OBS to clear up the lag on it. One of those scenes is something I stopped using of recently, and that's the credits. What I noticed is that people don't really care about the credits. Oh man, people don't care about the credits, and I put a lot of work into them, so I just kind of stopped doing them. And I just deleted them. So no more credits. I mean, nobody cared about them anyway, so it's not like anything's lost. What's up, Kat? How are you doing? Too many scenes? Well, it wasn't too many scenes before, and then I guess OBS updated or something, so the So like maybe something was loaded in all the time, because my memory was maxed out and has been maxed out for a bit. How are you doing, Kat? Welcome. Man. Ba-ba-da-bo. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day at work as well, Kat. But yeah, back to, it's a little laggy, but we're at 60 frames per second again. And I'm down, and I freed up about 30% of my memory, so that would be like 4 gigs of RAM, which is I don't even know how I was using that much. RAM? Yeah, random access memory. It's those little cards that go in your computer. And there's like a card like this, and you like push it down in your computer, and it snaps with the little thingies on the side. It's free spacing your head. Yeah, bro. Ugox, we don't do politics here, bro. People come to live streams to forget about the real world. They come to be in a space where the real world doesn't exist. That's half your name. Yes, it is. Yep. You got free spacing in head now? Yep, bro. I'm major free spacing. Woo. All you know about computers and laptops is you break them. You can be careful with them. Be careful, treat it right. It'll last a long time. I mean, I say that, but I smoke around my electronics, so that doesn't exactly help them. But it's a well-ventilated area, so that helps. That helps a lot. Alright, so where we are at, we have determined that Adrian Andrews is not the killer. Is not the killer, probably. And we need more information. You didn't mean to? Oh, that's fine, you guys. I used to be more into talking about politics and stuff. But I really should just make a separate channel for something like that, because really, people do go to gaming live streams to forget about the real world. They don't want to talk about the real world. Nobody does, really. That's like, I mean, they go to real world places, or talk about things in like real world chats and whatnot. Yep. People come to live streams so that they can have a good time and kind of get a little bit of a release. What's up, McMackey? How are you doing? Alright, that was a few breathers. You come here to disappear. Kind of, yeah. Just... Anywho, so, the real person who killed Karita was... the assassin, Mr. Shelly the Killer, right? I'll take another breather, yeah. I like how the sound went off after you're redeemed. I didn't know that the bot did an order of sounds. It must only be able to play one sound at a time. That's funny. And it read your breather before it read your presence. I need to load a new one. Tango down. Reloading. How are you doing, Owlero? Hope your day's going well, bro. Alright. And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. Thanks for that breather, Owlero. But, if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired to kill her to begin with? Who is his client? Your ears hate you today. Why is that? And Brilliant Diamond, how many resets are you on? Have you gone beyond the number of resets we were doing? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Tinnitus. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Is there any way to deal with a tinnitus flare-up? But whoever this client is, there's still a killer. Chemical Romance, I'm gonna ask you one quick question. How old are you? Because your behavior makes me believe that you are under the age of like 10. And then I do have to tell you to go move over to YouTube for Children. Yeah, you need to be over on YouTube for Children and Kids. That's where kids can play and type, and they can't type. That's a lie. I'm sorry. That's a lie to you. You can't type over there. White noise helps somewhat. Wait it out and pray, dude. As someone who hates repetitive sounds, oh my, where's my nose? As somebody who really dislikes repetitive sounds, I hope it gets fixed up soon. Yeah, man. I think I have tinnitus as well. Like sometimes I'll get a high pitch ringing in my ears, but it only lasts for like, I don't know, like 10 seconds, right? Where you're saying for you, it's like hours, right? Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? No. I'm actually thinking it's less and less Miss Andrews, and I'm kind of thinking it might be our own dude. I think it might. I mean, there's no reason he couldn't have paid somebody to do that, and then he could have been lying to us this whole time about his, about him like not caring. 5,100. I don't know how you do it. I haven't even made it to 4,000. Heck, what number were we on? I didn't even make it to like 3,000, did I? Man, and you're at 5,000? But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse himself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Mad on guard himself? Protect your hearing, y'all. Yeah. Oh, you went to like concerts or loud tool noises or any number of things that could have damaged your hearing earlier. Samus is not Samus's anymore? Possibly not. Maybe not. Samus is not a Samus. If Mr. On Guard really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Oh. It's the wrong person. Woo! Then he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. On Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him, I mean, he could have been playing dumb this whole time. It would have been an easier playing dumb for him than Mimi would have had a time doing, because he can just blame everything on his little wristwatch. He'd be like, beep beep beep. Oh, hello, like, because he did that every time. So that could be a play, you know. That could be like a thing he does, right? That could totally be like a thing he does to keep suspicion off of him and it would work a bit because he can make himself seem really ditzy. But everybody else says, the only person that says he doesn't have a problem, that On Guard doesn't have a problem with the other dude, is On Guard, So, of course he would say it, right? Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Alright, just so we're clear, dude, I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Carita, okay? Yeah, that wouldn't have even been a lie. I didn't see any Psylocks at the time. Actually, that reminds me. Do you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at trial today. She said something interesting. What was the interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That was the only way, he thought. But why did he ask Phoenix to go home and feed the cat? He had to assume, I would assume, McMackey, that and On Guard had him go feed the cat. I don't know. So, in my mind, he would not know that the killer is using his home as a place to store Maya, right? So maybe he sent Phoenix back to feed the cat legitimately because he cared about his cat. The other reason would be that he would expect that he knew the killer was there and that he would want to fight the killer. Because, I mean, we went to his home and we found not only the killer, but we also found the door that Maya's behind. Or, I mean, it's a different color on both sides of the door, but I'm assuming we can believe it's the same door. I mean, when there's only like 5 doors in the whole game, and 2 of them are look the exact same except a different color on either side. Yeah. Okay, Chemical Bro, I'm guessing that you are under the age of 10 years old. And I am going to have to ask you to go to YouTube for Children. That's where you should be. You shouldn't be on YouTube. This is 13 and older. Yeah, so please move over to YouTube for Children. That is where you have to be, being the age that you are. Thank you. That means that he either had to know, he has to be connected to Killer somehow. Somehow, some way, he has to be connected to the Killer, right? And I mean, in a few ways, the Killer's trying to get him free, as well as, like, too bad we couldn't question him about his butler. And I still don't get why Phoenix didn't recognize the same guy that took Maya away as the same person who was the butler he met later. Phoenix physically saw the killer in front of his face. He talked to him before in Voila Hall, and then he's all like, Maya, come this way. And then they all left, and then Phoenix meets the same man again in a butler's outfit. Same face. Does not change at all. His face did not change. Maybe his monocle was on or off. Maybe that was the difference. I don't remember. That wouldn't matter, though, because he has this big old cut down the center of his face. So you would recognize that. How does Phoenix not recognize that he saw the same person at Voila Hall as he did in the other one? I mean, I may not be good with faces, but I would recognize that. It was like a day, you know? if it was somebody off in the distance that was like passing by or something, I might not recognize them. But if I had talked to somebody and looked them in their face whilst talking to them, it would be very hard for me to forget them over the period of 24 hours. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful. Bro, there's still laggy bit here. I mean, the camera's not lagging, so it must be the game. They destroyed Matt's acting career. It had been revealed. This episode's shady, right? There's so many problems with this, especially with like all of her testimony. She was allowed to get away with more lies than like any other character ever. In this whole series so far, that lady was able to get away with so many more lies. Mr. On-Guard's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Kurita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On-Guard had plenty of motive to have silenced Mr. Kurita. Which means we have to meet with On-Guard. There's no way around it now. There's no way around it! Okay, we're done talking. We done be talking. Eat my badge! I believe in your lawyer powers, Mr. Nick. I know you can bring us a miracle. I guess by miracle she means a not guilty verdict. And she wouldn't be wrong either. Take a miracle to pull this one off. The badge, bro. Wow! It's getting really late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already, but we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still a secret matter of the secret Mr. Kurita held about Mr. On-Guard and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. I'm sure we'll think of something like plot device. Pearl's adorable. She's a little cutie. A little adorable. I'm a pearly blur. I'm a pearl. I can't. I don't have any dialogue in front of me, so I'm trying to be all like Pearl. A pearl with the puppy eyes. Hey, wait. What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing to do. Nothing. All I know is nothing that anything has to do with you is ever good. Like now, just now I was handed a strange device for whatever reason, and I was told to use it to search this whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one that Gumshoe made? I don't know. Frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo, so... Edgeworth. And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you? Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. I like that. Classic old bag, bro. This is absolutely top secret, so you better keep it to yourselves. I heard they fired a spy camera hitting one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know. I
I was to catch poor Juan in the middle of some scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, the gossip that's been going around my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews. But I'm sure she must have had a reason for getting so close to Mr. Kurita.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl, the nervous some people. Spying on people by herself, I want to see what I do for myself.
Wow. The alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking, but I can bet it's something good.
But I didn't say anything. Dude, my dude. He still thinks that he's not saying this stuff out loud, guys.
Just so you know, Juan is that manager, right?
Like, she couldn't hear him, but that doesn't mean he didn't say it out loud with his face. Like, even when he is actually saying stuff in his head, he's still not saying it in his head. He's clearly.
Just so you know about that Juan and manager. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were refreshing. They were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
You can read it all over his face. Exactly. What's up, Theo? What's up, Brandy?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? What are you talking about?
You don't know the manager Juan woman had!
A little speaker on his badge, bro. It's connected to his brain. Classic technology.
It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita?
Hey, you youngins today really don't know anything, do you? That girl killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Wait. Juan and Adrian were to be married? That means that it was love triangle situation. Celeste loved Adrian and Adrian loved Juan. And maybe so that's what we're getting here. Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Oh! Oh! Celeste and Juan were going to get married. Not Adrian and Juan. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. I'm still curious. You're about to say I misunderstood what the dialogue there. I misunderstood. I was like, wait a second. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, I obviously misunderstood what I said. What was that? Ah! I haven't had enough coffee today.
Oh, well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What? But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They had a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is it true? Well, did he cancel their What came first? He canceled the marriage and then she killed herself because they canceled the marriage? Huh. Is that the thing? Had to drive home? Welcome.
It was in the weekly magazines.
Why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night, just after Juan called off the wedding, the managers...
Okay, see, that's what I was wondering is the order of events. Okay, that makes more sense. How terrible. So, Juan calling off the wedding made Celeste be very mean to herself. You were safe, but others were not so much. Silly drivers. I wonder what happened between those two. Sad, bro. I know, cheer up, everybody. My badge.
I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you.
Too bad I don't have a voice that I can put into a helmet.
Well then, how about I tell you my measurements?
No, that's okay. Okay, we already know that she's gonna say that for all of them. Alright. Oh wait, let's show her the card. So, my question is why wasn't his profile put in here when we first met him? Like, his profile should have been put in there the first time we met him. Like, bro, like, really? And then we only get his profile in here after the second time that Phoenix has met him. And I mean, Phoenix met this man face to face, engaged in conversation with him, and then forgot about him entirely until we meet. And then like, what? Like, what? Like, I think that was probably poor writing on their part. They should have figured out some other way that Maya, like, she went off to the bathroom by herself or something, right? They shouldn't have shown us his face in the first place if they were gonna make it where he didn't exist in Phoenix's mind until later in the game. Because that is such a huge plot hole. He would have recognized the face. The time he went to freaking house, he would have recognized that face, and he would have been like, bro, this is fishy. We done talking now? Let's try the hotel lobby, though. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things in here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Okay. Hundreds of people. Let's do quick math. 3, 6, 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 times 2 is 56. Hundreds of people in here? How many people were standing? That would mean that if there was hundreds of people, that means we would have to at least have 40 more people in here. Just standing around. Okay, we can assume that there were camera people, right? We can assume there were camera people. So, you can add 5. After the murder was discussed. Maybe. Or we can't see the whole thing. Maybe there's a lot of people behind the camera that we can see right now. Maybe like there's chairs behind us that we can't see, or maybe they were supposed to be standing all along the balcony and whatnot, which is another possibility. Like you could easily have housed maybe 100 people just up here along the balcony, alone. 100 people just looking over the balcony. Though probably nobody would be standing here, or anywhere right here because they wouldn't be able to see it because it's underneath. Anyway, This is all a moot point. Or, as Joey says, a moo point. Cow's opinion. Doesn't matter. Living room. I like it we can just go break into his house again. Looks like no one's around. What happened to that person with stuffed teddy face? Oh my word! What a savage! Okay, so we confirmed it is stitches. It is stitches down his face. But why are there still lines, bro? If there are still lines, that means if the lines are going back and forth, those are like staples, bro. That means he is actively in the process of healing from his wound, because there wouldn't be he wouldn't leave the staples in, you know? And I mean, unless that's like the style. I don't know. I don't know. Shoo! Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo? Aw. Come on, let's play. Bum, bum. I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. Kitty! Bro, that cat is freaking adorable. There's a small door at the bottom of the big door. That's for Mr. Unguard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shoo? The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep people like me, nosy me, from entering. Can we actually get in there? We already did all this. Nothing different. So that was the meow meow. Guys, we finally saw the tweet. That was the tweet. Guys, that was the tweet. The tweet was given to us by Senior Shoo. It's not like an assassin can get care in an official hospital. True, but I mean, either way, why is he on the job while he's actively healing? Because that would probably make his job really difficult. I mean, in a world of Phoenix Wright people, probably less difficult, because they're all not too much in the brain. Not too much brain power, the people in this world are. But I mean, Gumshoe, guys, at the end of last stream, guys, Gumshoe was demonstrating some extraordinary knowledge. I mean, I am so proud of Gumshoe. That man really started picking up the pace at knowing things, bro. Only after he's been fired from being on the police force. But he actually knew things. Like, he knew the exact camera that was being used. He knew what the cords did. He knew how to work it. He knew where to go and how to look at it. He knew that it was a transmitter, and it didn't record things on it. He knew a lot. All of a sudden, out of the blue, he just actually knew things. And I was just shocked by that and proud. It's like the police. Yeah. And the second Gumshoe was no longer a detective, he was no longer truly incompetent. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. The millisecond he was no longer a police officer, he was no longer completely incompetent. Crazy. Yeah, we already read this yesterday. Nothing new has changed on any of these things. Wait, what? No, we did read that before. Okay, we have nothing new. I was hoping we could get in this door, bro. That's where Maya is. Okay. Alright, let's go move. To boom. To Wright Kolof's first. Let's see what Gumshoe has to say today. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, He's out there with that camera asking around at all electronics stores. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. Oh, aw. I guess I have to give up on making salad then. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Aw, poor Pearly. Poor Pearly not making salad. Okay, we already talked to Pearl about everything. We got him all the stuff. Detention center is closed, but we'll go here anyways. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with On Guard tonight. But isn't what we have to ask very important? Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Yeah, I don't think he cares about anything. In fact, he's so pro, he has not shown a single ounce of emotion. Criminal Affairs Department. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Chief Vanguard's lawyer, right? Right? More like that. Sorry, my bad. Yes, sir.
Well, we finally just found the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
Decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case?
We're taking the witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go.
What?
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Bro, how convenient. How convenient! Such convenience, bro. You gotta love it when plot devices come into play. You know, like a piece of paper that says you can do something that you couldn't do before. Or you know how the main character always wins somehow. You know, just classic plot device. Actually, not everywhere do the main characters win. There's been a couple of instances where I've seen like a movie or a game where the main character does not win, and that's the end of it. There's no coming back or anything. They just lose, and that's like the whole point of it. Those are very unsatisfying. Those stories. I mean, they're unique, and they kind of suck. When you get to the end of them, it's like, bro, really? Really? The bad guy won? But they're unique in the sense that the bad guy does win. And, you know, man, but they kind of leave you with an unsatisfied feeling because, you know, we don't like to see the bad guys win. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews to here by now. So that means both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center now. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? This is new. Can we choose both of them, or can we choose only one of them? Can I send her back and can I like choose one of them and then send them back? Be like, bruh, I need to talk to the other person now, and then just keep on making them change between each other. I think Matt on Guard is gonna be our main liar, and Let's go ahead and question Adrian Andrews first. Hey, what's up, Miko? How are you doing? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Matt Mr. Kurita had on Mr. Unguard. And coffee? Coffee. And it is good and delicious and goodicious. Alright, let's talk with this lady. Matt Unguard. Unguard! I'd like to ask you about Matt Unguard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Unguard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with the case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. Bye, breather. Bro, let's do it. I don't know why the sound's not going off. By the way, Kat, one thing. The next time you get on Minecraft, you're going to be very shocked at the amount how much things have changed in the amount of time that has been there. Yours didn't work either. Maybe I have to refresh it. Make that a double breather. I don't know why it's not working. Cat, I'm like serious. If so you said you're not gonna be doing Minecraft for 2 weeks. If things go as planned, and then I should have literally the entire city done, pretty much by the next time you get on. I don't see why I wouldn't. The entire, well, not the palace, but this, like, the other part of the city. Hey, what's up, David? I don't know why it's not working. Let's take another breather, and I don't know why my bot is borking today. That's weird. Maybe I have to refresh it. Let me do this really quick. Browser source. Let me refresh the cache really quick. On the thing. Where is it? It is browser. And sound alerts? No, that's not right. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I delete it? Sound alerts? That's not right. Alerts, maybe? No, where's my redeem? Redeem goes as a browser source, right? Bro. Did it work in this stream? Wait, did we hear the breather this stream? I don't think we did. I think I accidentally actually straight up deleted it earlier. Oh no. Oh no, I don't have it as a browser source at all. Hold on. I don't even have it as a thing at all, bro. Oops. Whoopsie. That's not good. It's like not, it doesn't even exist anymore. I accidentally deleted it. Bruh. Hold on. Alright. There we go. It exists again, I think? I have to refresh the cache. Hold on. Alright. Alright, now it might work. We're back to it may work again. Sorry. I already forgot. Wait, I'm muted? Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Alright, I already forgot. Owl played it and played a song earlier. Owl played it? I didn't even realize Owl played it. Man, dummy dumb. So wait, if it worked for Owl... Wait a second, if it worked for Owl, then where is it? Cat and Francis, where do you put... You put it on a browser source, right? If it worked for Owl, then it shouldn't have worked... Then I shouldn't need to add it again, because I didn't delete it mid-stream. I'm so confused! Whatever, it should work now, hopefully. At 2:21 is Owl's timestamp. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. I believeth ye. For sure. Your memory, I just trust other people's memory above my own. It's just natural. So if it's something that I could have forgotten, I'm just gonna take your word on it. I guess that's something I could have forgotten easily. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know what? Here you go. Yeah, totally. That totally worked. Yeah, that's totally worked. Yeah, uh-huh. I didn't just play the sound from my computer or anything. That would be silly, bro. Man, I mean, stop that. Definitely not straight from my computer. I mean, God, silly. You think, man, definitely not. Definitely not. That would be crazy. It's clearly working. Is clearly working. Oh, hold on, let me hit Cats too really quick. Here you go, Cat. This one's yours too. Wow, I just realized how well I can do this. Oopsie. I was like, wait, what's going on? It's because it's repeating in my head. I didn't realize I could keep my body so still when doing this, guys. Why didn't you guys tell me? Look at that. Man, I should become a dancer. Nice, bro. I'm not too bad at that, bro. I've never actually saw myself do that in a mirror or anything like that. I just do it. Anywho, I need to practice it. Look, be all like. You know, robots. Roboted, bro. Cat and Francis, I want to see you guys do the robot for the memes. Now, that would be hilarious on both of your streams. I want to see both you guys do the best robot you can do. By the way, guys, so you guys can see the best robot that they can do. Go to Snap, click Cat and Francis. Frog enough. Go check. Oops, I typed that wrong. Oops, I also typed that one wrong. Frog enough. Dang it! Ah! I am so bad at typing. Enough. There we go. Third one's a charm. And see them do robot dances. Froggy is a better dancer. I want to see you do it. I want to see you do a robot dance, bro. Cat's gonna be the best robot dancer ever. And Francis will be like godly at it too, somehow. Have you actually seen Francis dance? I'm sure you have. I'm sure. I mean, he dances on stream by like doing something like that, but not like, yeah. We're not seeing Francis do 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 doodle do doodle do do do. You went to Oh, then everybody got to see all the dance moves of everybody. Bro, I'm sure that was fun. You wanted to burn it, but why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? Wonder what it said. So, why did you try to frame Mr. On Guard? That's simple. Because he's the killer. That's why. Isn't the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? That was the worst way. People get in a circle and dance in the middle. Froggy danced in the middle? Bro, that's a whole level of confidence that I don't even have, bro. GG's. That's a round of applause for Francis right there, bro. Oh my word. I don't even think I would try to do that. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't try to do that. Not unless I knew I could freaking dance well. I don't think I could dance well. I'd be like... I'd go in the middle and be like... be like... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at these moves, bro. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Same though. Oh man. GG's, Francis. Man, bet they were all the epic moves. But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, and they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews? Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Liar! Oh, not a very good liar either. Psylocke, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. Ooh. Been a hermit for too long. Francis goes out and is all like, hi. he was before, he was like, hi, how are you doing? Good to see ya. Now he's like, hi? This is the difference. The difference, poor Francis. Converting into an introvert. I know how to read. My second grade teacher said I knew how to read. Thank you very much. No, I said introdurk with a D, but I hear how you could sound that actually. Intro jerk. I definitely could hear how you hear that though. Same, it's almost the same sounding thing. Why, my water paraphernalia has too much water. Alright. Are we done talking with her? Do we show her Magatata? Hey, at least I don't sneeze like Francis. Achoo! You're kidding. You talk to people at the gym. You done with this? Can I take it? That's all of your... Hey, are you done with this? I'll take it. No joke, when you sneeze it gets a very windy day. Oh, man. You don't even talk to people at the gym? Cat's just like... Cat's one of those people who's like... You just wait for a distance, like pull out your phone, look at something. You're using your camera to look at somebody, pretending to be on your phone. There you go. You're looking at somebody who you're waiting to use their thing. So you're looking at them through your phone while you're pretending to be on it, just until you can, so you can see until they get off of it without staring. There you go. 20 minutes later. Make a big sign, do not talk to me. Can't hear you too bad. Oh, there you go. There you go. The headphones is just a general freaking thing. 20 minutes later, I've been moving. Owl. Bro, I've been moving, okay? Hold on. Do we have to leave and then come back? Wait a second. You meant cat standing there waiting. Oh! See, I got all defensive here. Thinking I was like, 20 minutes later, we're just talking. Bro, I'm the worst. Standing there waiting. Dude, cat, what's the longest time you have waited, though? You've seen headphones on top of hood of me? Ultimate shield! Dude. If I was using a gym... I'd probably not want people to talk to me either. What's up, Steven? How are you doing? wait on a different and stalk them until they're done with that. You just stalk them. Cat's like, and then pouncing out his this whole scene of Cat just like There's a lot of machines. Do you use a lot of them? I have not been to a gym in a long time. In a long, many years. Many years. So, bro. You say, ha ha. You're like, ha ha, I got it. Screw you. Cat is like super obnoxious about it. She's like, take that. Oh yeah. Doing a dance over it. Cat's all like, oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah. Internally you are. Yeah, everybody else is like, could you not? Exactly. Bro. Whew. So, run me through your routine then. Like, what machines do you use? I haven't weightlifted since high school. I was just doing, and it was just like, there was the gym in the high school that I used. That's it. That's like, I mean, I've used gyms since, but not. One of my apartments that I had at one point in time, had a gym place in there in the apartment complex, and I used that for a little bit. But yeah, no, not really, bro. I don't even know, bro. Man, Francis, Kat, I am proud that you guys do so much working out and you're still with it. I never stuck with it, not unless it was like required. Only when it was absolutely required. And since it's not, it's not required of me at any time, I just don't even try anymore. I haven't tried in a long time. I haven't lifted weights. Well, I do heavy lifting, and like this garage has things up here. I just don't go to the gym. I don't need to go to the gym to do stuff. You always start with treadmill for 30 minutes, and you do stuff and things with machine. Wow, that's super. Man, you lift at least 5 of those stuffs, and on things, it really upgrades your glutes. No, but I mean, like, I have my natural, just how I move. I lift heavy things just around, you know? If I'm asked to do something, I just lift that thing up, you know? I do heavy lifting around this place. Yeah, in this place, I'm the one who can lift the heaviest amount of stuff, and generally, without hurting myself in any way. I can also, like, get up and down places that are harder for other people. So, like, I can get, like, say for example, recycling bin is full. I'm probably the only person who can comfortably jump into the bin and squash it all down and then put more stuff in, you know, so I can lift myself into the bin, so then I can stomp on it and then jump out of the bin safely without knocking the bin over, you know, hurting myself. So yeah, so like I don't do exercise at all. My exercise is just getting up in the morning, really. But going to the gym on a daily basis and things like that is something I've always wanted to really aspire to do. I've never had the motivation. So I look up to Kat and Francis for being able to have that motivation. I look up to everybody that has that motivation. I do not. Oh man, the things I would do had I the motivation, guys. Force myself. Yeah, forcing myself. Man, just go. Well, I mean, I really still wouldn't need to go to the gym. It would just be spending the time to do the workouts, really. Again, I have access to, well, in this room I have an exercise bike, and then I have the ability to do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, general weightlifting. I mean, just with objects, not with actual literal weights. Things I don't know the exact weight of. Like this chair I'm sitting on right here weighs like 20 pounds. And make you feel better? Yeah, I used to do exercising on stream. Or, well, not on stream. I used to do like a just talk stream. Like way back in the day on my phone. And I just exercise on the bike. And yeah, you're right. It does make you feel better. Then you hate it. Then you got used to it. Saw its results. And now you like it. Yeah, see, I never saw any results I wanted. I never saw any of the results I wanted ever. And it's been since I was a kid. I have been in the same shape I've been in since I have been since middle school, and it's not changed. Not changed, I don't think. I mean, I've gotten healthier, I would say, because when I was in middle school, I had a lot of sweets, and then then apparently my liver was pretty bad. I had a liver of a much older person because of a lot of things I ate, sweets and sugars and stuff. But around the age of like 20, 21, 22, I stopped having. I barely have sugar ever. Like today, I probably ingest like, I don't know. I just don't have sugar. Once you're at the gym, you're like, welp, I'm here. So yeah, see, that's the thing I think it is. I think that probably might help is being when you're actually going to the location. That makes more sense. That would definitely make more sense. And then, that keeps you kind of motivated, and then having a strong support group as well. Like having people like you guys I'm sure would be my support group. You'd be like, yeah, you get those gains, bro. But yeah, having that, I'm sure that having that support group is something that definitely helps as well. So everybody's like, get them gains. And I'm glad to see it's becoming more and more of a popular thing. Hopefully it sticks for more people. I mean, I already know it sticks for Frog and Cat. You guys have been doing it for a while. But I mean, like, it seems like more people are getting into it. Like I see on Twitter, a lot of people have been at it and been at it for a bit now as well. And so, you know, it actually is really nice. It's really nice, bro. Cat could spot me. If Cat was my spotter, bro, I would be in the gym every dang day. It's apparently raining pretty hard outside. Cat would clearly be the best spotter in all the land. The best spotter. 300 pounds, let's go. The most I could ever bench was like 325 pounds. was how much I could bench. Was the max I could bench safely. And then but the most I could lift was actually on my shoulders using, there was this machine where you had to lift with your calves, right? You had to lift with your calves, for the machine, and I could lift 700 pounds on top of that. Bro, and I could, on top of my own weight, I could carry another 700 pounds on my shoulders. That was high school. Funny enough, a few years back, Vinny's workout motivated you to keep going, bro. Nice. Vinny has them gains, bro. He looks great. He's a smaller in stature, but man, that guy he definitely has his gains in mind. Vinny looks great. He does a great job. Like he's smaller, but man, he's still gonna be like, bro. He's gonna be like, bruh. Take on Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect isn't necessarily built super strong. He's just really tall. He's like really tall. I don't even know how tall he is, but I know he's freaking tall, bro. He is tall. Man, he's like Conan tall. He's like really tall. 6'8", my word. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, yeah, that's really tall. You just see him in like everything. He's with when he's around other people, in pictures and whatnot, and he's just towering over everybody. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But no, yeah, dude. It's the next it's the next what's it called? The YouTuber fights. Wait, how do we get the other dude? Can we go back there and get the other person? Oh, okay, nice. 37-inch vertical leap. The two-time. What's up, Roth? How are you doing? Yes. Oh, he always says it, doesn't he? You're absolutely right. He actually says it all the time. He says 6'8", 37-inch vertical leap, two-time champion. You know, so he says it all the time. Actually, you're right. Yeah, right. He's always saying his height. I actually am now realizing that he's always saying his height, that he's a 37-inch vertical leap, bro. Yep, bro. Does he? What are all the stats he says? I know he says those at least, right? He's like 6'8", 37-inch vertical leap, two-time 1998, 1999 champion of the thing. I don't actually know. I just remember that's like his spiel. It's funny. It's good. But it's actually true. It sounds like he's exaggerating so you blow it off, but it's actually true. Yeah, well, 1993, 1994. Well, I mean, they're not, it's not like, you know. When you say, I mean, it's funny because it's not that big of a deal anymore, right? Like, there's been like 1993, 1994 Blockbuster or something. It doesn't matter what the award, unless it was like something huge. That's like, it's almost comedic, because there are some awards that people get nowadays that are insane, that are absolutely mind-blowing, you know, like grand champion of all of COD of 2001 and 2002 through 2014, you know, something like that. That would be crazy. Imagine being able to say that. You would give everything for half of that vertical leap? Bro. Guys, speaking of lifting, by the way, you guys should see what Roth can do. That man is a beast. Roth, I don't even know how you did it. How much was that you lifted in that video I saw? 2-time back-to-back blockbuster video game champion. Oh, dude. No, Roth like deadlifted like 400-500 pounds, right? Dude, how much was that? I'm not gonna say how much it was for you, because maybe I'm overestimating, underestimating. But he posted a video where he deadlifted a lot of weight, more than I would have tried. Probably popped my shoulders out. It was a lot. It was a lot. I don't remember exactly how much, but dang, it was a lot, bro. Let me take a breather. £525, bro. Oh my word, bro. Yeah, I couldn't. Man, I don't know if I could do that. A deadlift of 525 pounds, bro. Man, that's a lot. I don't think my arms could take it. I would have to definitely train for that. I definitely have to train a lot for something like that. Again, like, I could bench press like 300 in high school. I probably couldn't do that now because I haven't trained at all for a long time. So, yeah, no, bro, that's a lot of weight, bro. Because if your long limbs, bench press is Garbo. Your bench press is Garbo. What is your bench press? 1. he's like, sir, that's a banana. I know, it's just too strong. Ah! Just 1. Can't even lift the bar. The bar alone weighs like 45 pounds. You can't. The banana's too strong, bro. How about one with a spot? Freaking one banana, bro. Brandy. One of those spots where the spotter does half the work. Exactly. Oh my word. Okay. So that's the first day of your training, Roth. Tomorrow we work on apples. Oh man. Not plural. Your arms would break. Not like this. We're talking about if Roth having to lift an apple. Yeah. Talking about his weightlifting. He can deadlift 525 pounds, but he only can bench press 1 pound. So, 1. No, he can't even. No. We didn't even say a pound. We said a 1. So he can't bench press a 1. Yeah. Is 1. It's not even. There's not even a unit attached to it, bro. It's just a 1. He can't bench press it. Man, he tried. But man, 1 unit of something. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can't press anything of 1. You know? It's, man, it is... You can press X. Yeah. So if he has 2 things, it's easy. So if he has multiple things, it's easy. It's easy. It's only if it's just one unit. Classic 1 unit. Off by 1 problem. Dude, epic. How are you doing, Rebecca? Welcome. What's up, Hypercats? Are you there yet? Where are you going to, bro? Where are you going? Or did you go somewhere? I hope you're having a great day, Rebecca. Let's take a breather really quick. Dude. But that was really impressive. With your 525, seriously. I don't think I could do that. Even with training, it'd take me months. How are the objections going? They're going well. We're finding out who done it. Like this guy. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. You went to get bananas to bench press? Miko, what's that for? What's with the you sick? What's up? You don't like apples or bananas? Whew. Okay. I hope so too. The deleted message before it. Yeah, no worries. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that assassin's client is this man, Matt on guard. What's wrong? Mr. On guard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. Like, you seem kind of different. You're totally not like the usual lawyer dude self. About the press conference? You mean the one where, like, Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little bit more about it from Miss Andrews. It looks like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. What's up, little ball of fun? How are you doing? Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Oh, he didn't even say anything. He just lied with his face, bro. I knew this was coming. Bro, he didn't even lie. He didn't even lie. Doesn't he need to say something to be caught in a lie, bro? I'm doing great. Thanks so much for joining us today. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Psylocke. You said secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Dude, bro, why did the Psylocke not appear after he said this? Because this is the lie. So it predicts the lie ahead of time, but only works outside of court. Strange. Strange how selective our Magatata is. Do you know about Miss Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's like all over the tabloids, dude. And, like, I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Miss Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste's impact suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat? Bro. Mr. Nick, what's the Sir? Is there some kind of pea, like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? I just got cut off by, like, the pizza dude at the shop? That's too bad. Well, how about we, like, get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Bro. Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Wait, did he just ask that out loud? Was that in parentheses? I just missed it. I was not paying attention. I didn't think it was in parentheses. So we should show him our badge, of course, just to be sure. Oh, wait, present. Badge. Could you please look at this? I know it may not seem important to you. Was in parentheses? Okay. Okay, so we are unsure if he said it out loud or not. If it's in parentheses, it could have been written on his face that time, and then he just didn't notice. There we go. No, that's what it was. Well, if it's not important, then I'd rather be in bed. If I don't get my 12 hours of beauty sleep, my skin's gonna ring up like a prune, dude. You know, he's right, Mr. Nick. Your skin's kind of drying up here and there. What a savage, and probably true. I swear after this case is over, I'm gonna get lots and lots of sleep. I don't think that's gonna help, bro. That's not how it works. Drying up, dry skin is not cured by sleeping. Yeah, no. I mean, what would be a way if that did help? I guess if you were sleeping, sweat might. The only thing I could think of, if somebody's pouring buckets of water on him. Okay. Do we have the thing? Let's save and see what we have to use to break one of his locks. We probably can't. We probably can't. I just want to see what the option is to break one of his locks, so I kind of know what we're looking for. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it and I'm all blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I wasn't like in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what we're looking for is, we're looking for knowing that he knew he was paying attention to Kurita. Okay, alright. So we're looking for the thing that proves that he was, paying very close attention to Kurita, which we have nothing like that right now. I'm kind of scared to show him this card. What's wrong, dude? Oh, so about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before? Nope. Never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying. Or is he? Then again, he looked like he gasped just now. Maybe I'm seeing things? Yeah? Interesting. That Adrian? Like, I never thought she'd go so far as frame me for the crime. I mean, what does she have against me, dude? Dude, I don't get it. That's something I would like to know too. Do you have any ideas at all? Even the slightest clue. Huh? What? Like me? Don't be silly, Mr. Lawyer, dude. How am I supposed to know something like that? That Adrian. Oh, same thing. Oopsie. I don't know. His signature item was a guitar? Huh. I mean, like, dude, what kind of ninja carries around a guitar? I'm not someone who would know. Dude, it's such a kid thing to do. I mean, just my opinion and all. Isn't your show a kid's show too? Okay, so we already know that doesn't work. So, what else do we have? The button, maybe? No. Ah! I accidentally clicked out of it. Camera? No, that doesn't make much sense. This? No. We have badge. I actually already showed him the badge. That's the first thing I showed him. We do have badge. You're absolutely right. Okay. Let's try a couple of profiles, I guess. Oh, actually, let's try this. Oh, dude. I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. Bro, what do you mean by that? It just means, like, I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. Whoa! About this. Mr. Nick, you can't! Huh? Sandra said she doesn't want anything to know about that, remember? Are you serious? Are you wait. She was... Okay, she wouldn't know. Okay, I was gonna be like, wait, how does she not know that this was brought up in court? And to him as well. And because Mia was transformed with Pearl. Okay, makes sense. I was questioning things for a second. Still connects. But he should still know about it from the court. So that's what Phoenix should say now. If Phoenix says like, "Oh, you're right, we can't use it," then plot hole. What's that? Oh, this? Nothing. It's nothing really. He already knows it though. He was in the room when it was said to the whole flippin' court by Edgeworth. What? Come on, bro. Come on. He was the defendant in the case. He was in the room when it was said by Edgeworth to literally everybody in the court. He's not telling him anything he doesn't already know. Rude. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, criminal affairs department. Oh, Mr. Wright, you have to help me. I have no idea who's talking. Uh-oh. Oh my word! I gave him a very close voice for not realizing who it was. Oh, Mr. Powers. I got his voice really close without actually realizing who I was talking from. That was pretty close. I had no idea who that was. Nailed it. It was pretty close. It was pretty close. I really had no idea who that was. Man, that was just a wild guess. What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? Now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers. I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. And when all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. They shed my face and the whole self looked suspicious or something. Oh my word! Old Bag should not be a part of that! Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. Poor Mr. Powers, bro. Oh, I'm just a normal guy on an exercise
So for kids, is that a crime?
Apparently, bro. Apparently! Batch!
I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. You did. I was in a real spot I was in. And you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens, I'll never forget everything you've done for me.
Powers is sus. Poor guy, being sus all the time, without even trying. And all he wants to do is just be entertainment for the kids. He loves his position as the kid show person. I don't know if everybody knows. If you guys don't know, there was a previous case in the first game where we got him off of being like he was suspected of murder, right? But he was playing the Steel Samurai, and then the Steel Samurai got shut down and then he became the Pink Princess Samurai. And that's what, and so he was like this main character for a lot of people. And that's the whole thing. I thought it was funny that he still played the Pink Princess Samurai. And unfortunately, he said earlier that and when anybody sees who he is, they get upset and scream. It's so bad for him. Oh man, his ears are definitely sus, bro, massive sus. All right. So about this testimony you're giving. What are you going to talk about?
I really don't know yet. It sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? Ah, what was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think that lawyer the detective was talking about was? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's all right. Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know, because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself.
What a savage, bro. What? That's how horrible. That's unforgivable.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
She attacked him. She attacked him for him just giving information about flipping the other dude. Wow. Wow. Poor Powers. Oh, man.
But, you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
What's up, Tiger? How are you doing? One person who wouldn't swoon over him? How goes your day, Tiger?
His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Yeah, because I'm betting she was a lesbian. And that she loved Celeste. And that she wanted to be happy with Celeste. What if Adrian murdered Celeste? No, wait, no. The wedding was canceled. No, that doesn't work out. She would be happy. Adrian would be happy then. Okay, I don't know. What you up to today, Tiger? Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Ah, see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities have their world-dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about other stars as things happen.
You have no school tomorrow? Nice, I bet you're excited. Well, that's true.
Oh, hey, did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impax? We heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. Then they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. Ha! I think something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Kurita? But why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends, and she said, "It looks like I caught up with a truly insidious man."
Ooh, the plot thickens. A truly insidious man. Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Could.
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right?
Well, I don't know. Is she somehow talking about on guard, bro?
And that would be a reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Guard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are things I still don't understand. Or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. I'm gonna do the cat dance. Dude! Boom! Oh, 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 oh. Da 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 da. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Dang it! This bops, bro. It bops. Such bop. Let's take a breather. Sorry, I'm loving this. This is a good song. It's such a bop, bro. Wait, Kat, you said this was your actual ringtone, right? Or was that a different one? Maybe it was a different one you said. Okay. Mr. Nick, your phone.
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's bop. It's a bop, bro. I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Sounds kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know. Beep. We're in trouble now, pal. Oh, I'll be back in the office real soon. What's up? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he... Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal.
I was kind of giving a slight different voice. My bad.
I don't know what's going on,
Beep. Something. Hello? He got cut off. I didn't get to read it all. It went too fast. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we need to get back to the office really away. Really away? Yeah, right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news.
Maybe it'll be good news, bro. Somehow, I doubt that. Let's go. What's going on?
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
He couldn't stick around and had to go. They're all like, Edgeworth did the click, and then you get there. He's like, oh, he had to go. He had dinner plans. he had dinner plans. No. Better yet, he had to go to the bathroom. He'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, my word. You thought something back? That's amazing my head, bro. Oh, man, yeah, right? We're like, Edgeworth, what? Yeah, bro. I love that. This quickly?
And this bear what gave them away, pal?
The bear.
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
Dude, I love... Oh, shh, Pearls. And dang it, I didn't read it. And go on. Guys! He's also saying that he was thinking about looking in the bear too. My word, Gumshoe has gotten brighter. I love it. Gumshoe, redemption story in effect, bro. He was working for the police force and they were just dumbing him down. Now he no longer works there, and he can actually blossom into the most intelligent character in the entire game. This explains why you didn't remember anything happening to Edward at that moment. Because nothing happened. You're like, why don't I remember what happened to Edgeworth? Oh, that's funny.
There's only one person who bought those bears related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in the room?
Matt on guard.
Dude. Yeah, we kind of saw that coming, right? Huh?
Matt on guard. Your client.
We're now gonna change. He's now knows how to pronounce the names correctly. Yeah. Now that he's no longer now he's like learning, you know. So he now knows how to pronounce their names correctly. Dude, I know, right?
Matt on guard. Your client. That's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Well, so we're gonna end this game, or at least this case, bro, with a guilty verdict. The more we get into this, like, I didn't think it was him. I just thought it was Ditzy at first. But, like, all the things prove more and more to make it more against Matt on guard. It might actually be him, bro. But then that means we have to end this with a guilty verdict. I mean, I guess that would still be a win because we would want the guilty verdict. It would be a weird way to win, but I mean, I guess I could see it. You know? Anywho. Let's do stuff there. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was?
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's the exact match the price of that stuffed bear.
But what about Maya? That would be another thing that he hired, that Matt on Guard would have hired Shelly to do, I think. There would just been another part. Because once Matt on Guard was caught, because, like, imagine that Matt on Guard paid for it to happen. And then he was going to have his alibi of sleeping in his room. But it all got messed up. Alright, let's actually lay out the story here. So, Matt on Guard pays it to set it up, right? Then, Shelly goes in, kills him, kills him, and then leaves his calling card, right? To say it was him, to make it nice and clean, and he could just be out of there and not have anything to do with, like, it wouldn't be necessarily anything to pin it on Matt on Guard at that point. And then comes in Adrian Andrews, who then already knows that it was indeed the Matt on Guard who set it in motion, paid for it to happen, all that. And then she tries to make sure that Matt on Guard goes down specifically for it by changing the evidence to try to make it where Matt on Guard looked like he was the one. Which screwed up Matt on Guard's plan, right? That screwed up Matt on Guard's plan, his whole plan, bro. His whole plan to keep him out of it. So, he then needed to make sure that he himself got off not guilty. So, he utilized Shelly, who he was already in contact with, and he had his phone, right? To be able to talk to Shelly from the jail cell, which I don't know why they would let him do that, but whatever. And then he knew that Phoenix Wright had actually won every case. He has yet to lose a case, right? We have yet to lose a case. So best lawyer, blackmail the best lawyer he could get in the to make sure that he gets a not guilty verdict, right? So yeah, that makes sense, right? Right? Okay. So, that makes sense, right? So, the plot holes to this is that, Matt on Guard appears to have... He appears to be a very good actor. If this whole thing is true, that means that Matt on Guard is really good at portraying like he's a ditz, but portraying a ditz to avoid information is a lot easier than having a whole other personality, right? There's a lot of evidence that goes towards him just lying and just pushing off anything onto, like, calling for a pizza, for example. You know, he just reverts to his little phone thingy and diverts the conversation every single time, so that he can avoid having to actually answer anything real. Therefore, that only makes me think that he's more criminal. more criminal because of what everybody else says, right? Everybody else says that he's not how he's acting, right? And we gotta believe that you know, when a bunch of people are saying something, and then about one person, and that one person is saying that they behave completely different than that, I'm gonna trust that the group of people, I mean, as long as they're not like formed in some sort of group, right? They're not like they're not connected to each other. Like they all have different, they're all individual minds saying the same thing. You know, separate opinions and whatnot. I understand how in a world today people can get into places where they could be in a large group of people that all say the same thing, but I mean, not that situation. If that makes sense. Anywho, I digress. That is what I think is happening right now. A receipt. That's all you have.
Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Unguard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Unguard's autograph of it, pal. So I'm sure the person who bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Unguard himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be. Let's see if I'm right. We'll have to see. Credit court receipt added to the record. So, what about the spy camera we found?
That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give it back to you for the file away in evidence. I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt Unguard. Why? Why would Mr. Unguard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Carita in one of their rendezvous.
I bet it's not good enough for me. No, why would it be set up specifically at 8 p.m. though? I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you gonna see him, Mr. Unguard, I mean?
Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Unguard, what in the world have you done?
That Unguard, what was he thinking?
You mean setting the spy camera up in the victim's room?
Yeah, and it was recording at the time of the murder too, pal. Don't you find that a bit tad suspicious? It doesn't sound just like a coincidence to me. I mean, don't mind me. I didn't mean it that way, pal.
Then, what way did you mean it? Could you please take a look at this?
I can't think of anything to say about that, pal. Why don't I make us some instant noodles instead?
That's alright, really.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, do you know about this card?
Card?
Edgeworth, for some reason, went pale the instant saw this card.
Hey, I know what this is, pal.
You do?
No matter what you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell.
Is that it?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mr. Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. What are they called again? Escargot or something like that?
Mr. Nick, I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale, right? As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue. BRB. Okay, I think we got all the stuff to show him. We already showed him stuff, right? We already showed him profiles, right? Yeah. Yeah, we already showed him all this evidence. So, where to next? We didn't present him with anything, bro. Hold on. A darn thing. Bum bum ba 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 ba. No. Alright, let's move out of here and go hotel lobby. And then living room hall, actually. Okay, nothing in the living room hall. So hotel lobby. Voila holla. She already said this stuff. Okay, she's not gonna have anything to say. Move past her into the hallway. Move past them into the Corridas hotel room. And nothing in here. Okay. So now let's go into hotel lobby. Criminal affairs, I guess. I'm sorry, not criminal affairs. We need to go to detention center. Alright. You're working really late. It's like already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Like, don't you know that, like, ignorance is bliss? But if you, like, really want to know, let's talk. Could you take a look at this? Oh, he said this stuff already. Okay. Okie Then what about your receipt? Oops. Oh! Epic non-power. Okay, this has his name on it. What? Are you serious, bro? I have to break through his lies, I guess. Okay, so we have the ability to present him to Flash or Magatata, but we have to prove that he can't. Oh, the bear proves it, doesn't it? The bear breaks that lie, doesn't it? Actually, doesn't it now? Das Bear. Bro, Das Bear. Let's go ahead and show him this. The bear, I think, breaks the first lie. Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep saying until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention that whole time, the whole night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially that night. Okay, so we try the bear. This bear was in Mr. Kurita's room on the night of the murder. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. So? It's a present, dude. It actually looks kind of classy, if you know what I mean. Yes, I hear it's quite expensive, which is why it's very odd that this gadget wasn't found inside the bear. My badge! Worth it. Ah! That's right. I fought a bear to get my badge. Mr. Lawyer Dude, I'm like really tired. I know. But dude, you look even more tired than me. Why don't we call it quits for today and get some sleep? How does that sound? What made you say that all of a sudden? Well, you're here showing me stuff that doesn't make any sense. Oh, oops. Oh, 5? Could you imagine? Ching, 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 ching. What's up, Kenny? How are you doing? Guess I really must be tired, but I'm not giving up just yet. This bear was in Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder. A bear that was supposed to be present from a fan. So, it's a present, dude. It actually looks kind of classy, if you know what I mean. Wait, you're a lawyer? Ching, 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 ching. Yes, I hear it's quite expensive, which is why it's very odd that this gadget was found inside the bear. This is a very small video camera, and it was hidden inside the bear's eye. Maybe it's like a really curious bear? That was a monkey! Man, could you imagine if it was monkeys that he had all around everywhere? Man, that would have been a funny joke. It would have been a one-off. It would have been a lot of work for a one-off joke. Well, whatever this bear saw, I was sent somewhere else using this transmitter, which means someone on the night of the murder was secretly filming Mr. Kurita's room. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this was a bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... I showed this, right? Not his profile. I'm gonna be upset if I lose points for this. I don't think it's his profile. I'm assuming it's not his profile. How they worded this makes me feel like I have to use his profile, but I'm gonna use the receipt. Well, Mr. On Guard? Dang it! Bro, it is his profile! Bro, rip. I should have paid attention to the wording. It's a cheat bear, right? Hold on a sec. You know it's his profile? No! I felt like it was more likely this. I knew that a cat making fun of me. I figured that his profile was less likely. Because I figured the evidence was going to be the answer. It's okay, bring it. I deserve it. I deserve it. I can't believe that. Hold on. I'm gonna ask my mom a sec, okay? She says that I can't be friends with someone like you. Aw. Go home. If you don't go away, I'm gonna call the police on you. That's strange. I thought the answer was right there in front of me. Actually, I wouldn't say this was a present from a fan. I should have paid more attention. Points and lols. Nice. I mean, how they worded it tells me I was supposed to use the profile anyways. Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear's from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Ah, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? Huh? Well, like, what else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in eye was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how you work in the court, I'd think I was in, like, some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any, like, proof you want to show me first? Here was you that put the proof inside the who put the camera inside the bear. I don't... This doesn't prove that he put the camera in the bear. What this does is prove that he bought the bear. I don't think we have anything that proves that he put the camera in the bear. Proves the lie. Okay, let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, we'll save. No, I'll go back a save. So if this doesn't work, we'll go back a save, and then we'll go... Can we break Adrian's lie first? Can we go and break Adrian's lie first? Because we weren't given a choice when we came in here to choose Adrian or On Guard. On Guard just came up first. Alright, let's try this. It worked. Everyone's like save. I saved right before we... I like right before we went into this, I saved like right before we did this. So I can just skip through the answers really quick. And then we'd actually have more things available. So if I saved right now, I'd be limiting our total number of bars to use. So definitely, yeah. Break that man. So it did work. It did work. Okay. I have here 1 credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell is this, that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800? This could be a toothbrush I bought all that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for the bristles. Oh, elephant hair? That's disgusting, bro. In so many ways. Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you gave him your autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Yeah, should have said it earlier, bro. Says someone who's never used an elephant hair toothbrush. Owl. Oh, that's funny. So can I ask you one thing? Yeah. You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into my stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. How was 3 of them, bro? Yeah. he has one for after every meal of the day. He has to let it dry for 23 hours, you know. So it doesn't harm the ivory. Exactly. Yeah. Sounds like more like a stupid lawyer talk to me. Let's stop talking about this, right? I love my breakfast toothbrush. No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set this camera up yet. Huh? And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So? Like, what are you going to do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know. Because I must! The reason you hid this the reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is because... that's not. I don't believe this is why. This is gonna be a Rule 6 moment, isn't it? If I don't use this, it's a Rule 6. Because this is what Phoenix believes, right? Phoenix believes that this is why he's recording it. That's not why I was thinking he was recording it. I think he was recording it because he was actually trying to catch the murder on camera. But I'm gonna guess that this is what it was. Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you were gonna reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer dude, that kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's in the what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, that'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I could think of you to do such a thing. Huh? The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... My bad! No, shall we? Maybe... To catch the real murderer? I don't know. They refuse to say affair. It wasn't a fair. Cause he ate. I got it, guys. Okay, I got it. It's cause he drank all of his tomato juice and he wanted to watch that sick son of a bee drink his tomato juice. That's it. Case closed. Our client is... Your Honor, our client is guilty. Case closed. We won. Easy. Easy, bro. Easy peasy. Bum, ba, 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 da, do. Was on bad terms with Unguard. Maybe it's Juan Kurita's profile we put in here because it says was on bad terms with Unguard. Is rivals with Jam and Ninja. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I might be able to present his own profile. Possibly. Since it could be either profile, I will make a separate save for this spot. Wait, can I make a separate save? Oh, no. Dang it, bro. Wait, hold on. Really quick. Let me see if I can talk to Adrian. Okay, I can talk to Adrian. Okay, let's break Adrian's clue first, because she has a single lock. Yeah. Okay. She has only a singular lock on her face. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Unguard for murder? Actually, really quick, guys, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna, hold on. Hold on. Let me go back. Let's go to my other save really quick. Since we didn't actually do anything, why lose those bits before we presented the info? We'll just skip through it after. Because now we have more things to get. We have more space to get things wrong, right? Because we have more bars available. Okay, now let's go do this. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Unguard for the murder? I already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So are you saying that I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her want to take revenge.
Take that!
Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such a strong feeling, and even revenge. And that's Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ungard, it would mean that he must have had some relationship to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain this relation between Celeste and Matt? Karita's manager and fiance. Yeah, her connection to Matt is that Matt liked her. Right? Maybe? Can you explain the relation between Celeste and Matt? Do we have that information yet? I don't even know if we do. I'm trying to think if we even have anything like that. I don't remember being told anything like that. Yeah, I don't think we have that information. We've gotten all the information we can from everywhere, right? Celeste and Matt. What if I show... Okay, let's try this. I didn't think it was right. Hold on. Miss Impacts and Mr. Ungard. Before you start, Miss Wright, perhaps I should show you first request? Brain is wired correctly. Yeah. No, hold on. I don't have the thing. I didn't think so. I did not think I did. Okay, so let me go back and load this one. Yes. Load this data. I'm missing something, clearly. What if I present you with Miss Impacts' profile? Mr. Ungard. Dude, I know you asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. Okay, so every time it comes up to Celeste, he just says that. It just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. So we have to break him before we can get his connection to Celeste, I guess? Nice. Chinese food is great. Then we have to break him first? maybe we do have to break him first so we can have the information, because he's not telling us. Did I try all of his locks? No. We stopped. We stopped, and I went back. And we're gonna just... And I didn't break all of his locks. Okay, let's go back through. Paid close attention. That was the bear. Did not break all of his locks. I wasn't sure we could break all of his locks. I should be able to break all of them. Okay. Alright. So, if we can break all of his locks. Oh, wait, we got this part. Okay, so the real reason you set it up in his room, this is where we were at before. I don't know. Autopsy? Is that what I'm supposed to be saying? Am I supposed to be showing the autopsy report here? Maybe? Because he set it up to record the killing, right? Did you just give me the answer? Did you? Did you just give me the answer? What's up, DJ? How are you doing? Do you just give me the answer? Maybe. Okay, so that was the right answer. That was my first guess. Was because he wanted to record Shelly commit the murder, so that he could have more proof that it wasn't him, right? But then since Andrews took the card and did all that, all of his video proof of this other guy killing him, to pull the blame off of himself, this other guy, all this proof of this other guy killing him is useless, because it would only, if he brought it out now, it would only prove that he set it up, right? I mean, even so, it would be really hard for him to argue where this where this video footage came from, honestly. Even to prove that he was killed by somebody else, like, even if just having that video evidence in such a weird way by itself says something else about it, right? And especially using somebody like Shelly, for example. What has happened? Way too much to describe at the moment, DJ. Welcome. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly? Like, the killer? That's ridiculous. Like, why would I know some shady scumbag like him? My word! Bro! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? Bro, that's like how do you know he's a shady scumbag if you don't know him? If you really don't know him, Then why are you acting jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any mistakes now. Because you be sus too? SMH my head, bro. Mr. On Guard? Mr. Mad on Guard. I know why you, Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of John. Could you imagine, bro? You're his client. Since you're the one who set up the camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole master murder is you, Mad on Guard. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Huh? I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to, like, do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought. Anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did hire? Hold on a second. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Oh! How dare you, Mr. Lawyer? I'm mad on God. He's evil, bro. Look at him, bro. How is he hiding this scar on his face? What is it with evil people and their scars, bro? He's like completely changed. It was all an act. What a savage! How dare you trick me? No, I mean, really, we kind of saw it coming at this point, but he's got 4 scars. Yeah. And you know what? I got it. It was Shelly and Mad on Guard. They were trying to figure out how to look cool, so they just decided to have each other cut each other. Like one used a really large fork to scratch that guy. The other guy used a butter knife down his face, and that's how they got their scars. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You? Really? So you are Shelly the Killer's client? You didn't think I would dirty my own hands with this, did you? What do you mean? It was a cat fight, bro. And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. Oh, I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on. Let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera and... a weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? How come now, Mr. Wright, assassins aren't above blackmail? They turn their clients into cash calls by holding sinful deeds over their heads, and a superstar like me? Pfft, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? Oh! Oh, for some reason, I was thinking that he was going to use it to clear his own name, but he was just going to use it as blackmail material, which makes way more sense than what I was thinking. Yeah, why would he try to submit it as evidence when he would then be questioned on how he got that on that video footage in the first place, right? And a superstar like me. Oh, we already said that. And that's why. Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay. Even blackmail him if I want. So, you know, in a way, Mistress Von Karma was kind of right by saying that just leaving it as all the other evidence to get him convicted would have still gotten him convicted if it wasn't for the fact that we're playing as Phoenix and we have a hard time losing a case, right? Right, and we're still defending this man. I guess we're not gonna be defending him any longer. Like, I guess we're defending him, but we're gonna prove he did it still to the court, even though we're defending him, so we're not actually defending him. He's gonna have 2 prosecutions against him. That's what I feel like the trial's gonna be like. With that, I can keep him at bay, even blackmail him if I want. He has to win to save Maya. That's true. That is true. Unless Maya gets out of there beforehand. But no, yeah, he's gonna have to win. Interesting. That's right. The video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can't. Good enough for an answer for you, little girl. I'm giving him like the voice of the Joker, like cartoon Joker. Like in my head is what's his face's Joker? Mark Hamill's Joker in the original animated Batman series. He did such a great Joker. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Kurita? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. Unguard's secret would have been... well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. I thought, how beautiful. And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead? Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian Villefort, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me. Matt and God. Yeah, well, you know, because I actually was thinking he was just a dumb, because that's where it was. I mean, the game was set up for us to make think that he was just ditzy dude. But you know, the more you get into it, the more you're like, you know, these things don't seem really like, you know, there's some off things here. Did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. I like how he now has snuck in a bottle of brandy or whatever just to make his evilness more evil. He has to be swishing a bottle of brandy. The next thing is in court. He's gonna be petting a bald cat. Oh, he has a cat, bro. He has a cat. He's gonna be petting his cat, bro. He's gonna be petting his cat like an evil villain at some point. Maybe he'll be like, he actually has a cat, foreshadowed already. How could I have been deceived by you this whole time? When we first met, I asked if you've killed Juan Corrida. You didn't lie. You answered very clearly you hadn't killed anyone. That wasn't a lie, though. Hey, now, I never told any lies. The person who killed the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Corrida. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. But too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all. You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? But you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya? You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. If you could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. Yeah, you scoundrel! So, if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. What's up, Leonard? How are you doing? Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan has said something like that, if my memory serves. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do, bro. This is how it's gonna play out. This is how it's gonna play out. Ready? Ready here? Ready here how this game's gonna play out? We have to get a not guilty verdict for him. Cut to that we immediately become Miss Andrews' lawyer and then open up this whole case and get a guilty verdict on him through Miss Andrews. Boom. Big brain. Of course, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Rule 6. Cat with the Rule 6. She's pulling out the Rule 6 on me. You're probably right. That's called double jeopardy. It's without the exclamation point. All the rules are just Rule 6 without a space, or rule with the number but no spaces. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Cat just Rule 6 me, bro. And who, bro? There you go. Nice. You can't press charges on someone twice for the same crime. Okay. Okay, who's this person? This is in the United States. Well, you could be right, Owlero. It is in the United States in a fictional city called San Francisco, Tokyo. The laws obviously don't work like they do in the United States for a lot of the ways, like just stealing evidence and crap. But they did mention that it is the United States. In a previous episode, they strictly mentioned that it is the United States. Now it could be the United States of Tokyo, But we do know is that it's United States somewhere in the name. So we assume it's the United States of Tokyo. Or the United States of Japan, possibly. The jury's still out on that. I mean, if there was a jury in this game, which there isn't. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Is that it would be a jury deciding the case for everything, right? It wouldn't be the judge. In America, it's the only thing decided only by a judge are small claims things, right? Something like a murder case would always have a jury. Would always have a jury of their peers. I would think in America. Okay, who's this person? Laid out in traditional Japanese style. So they didn't have a jury in Japan, traditional Japanese. That's interesting to know. I didn't know that. I was wondering where they got the layout from. Okay, so let me see. Who is this person? Oh no. Now you finally found it. Mia? Oh! Edgeworth. The starting line is up to... Give him a completely give him the best voice, bro. Could you imagine just randomly changing their voices around? The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. That's actually surprisingly breaking. I didn't actually realize how much that breaks if I put somebody else's voice intentionally in somebody else's thing. It kind of breaks it a little bit. At least it breaks it for me. That's weird. Huh, interesting. Juries have been used in Japan since haven't been used in 80 years. Interesting. Okay, so I wonder how much more it's like Japan's court system more than the United States court system. Edgeworth! I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. That was really fast. Well, right. What are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy... No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. Ugh. Yeah. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth? Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. Bro, this is the moment the main character shines, bro. The main character is gonna shine so bright in this case because he's right and he wants to push for truth. And then this other asshole, us, Phoenix Wright, is trying to get this person who's clearly in the wrong free of their crime. This is why Edgeworth is the main character, bro. It's all been one giant redemption story for freaking Edgeworth. Is because now he knows the true meaning of being a prosecutor. Is he always finds the truth. Even if he's wrong, he's going to find the truth. And that's what matters to him. It matters more in the end that he finds the truth as the prosecutor rather than because the defendant whether the defendant did it or didn't do it, the defense is always stuck defending them. Is always, you have to defend them one way or the other. I mean, or resign or something like that. And in this case, not able to. But prosecution never has to ever defend anybody. They can just always find the truth of the situation at any time. And if the prosecution's good, they'll always find the truth. Now, granted, what Von Karma does and what Edgeworth was doing, where they're like tampering with evidence and tampering with witnesses and whatnot to like frame the truth, is still wrong. But he's going to the place where he just wants to find the truth. Man, Edgeworth is clearly the main character, bro. I felt that I couldn't stand in the court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is the thing called a lawyer? What you can do as one? What can you do as one? Hey, what's up, Vanillio? I'm doing good. How are you doing, man? You must find the answer. You must find it on your own. Went down to DC today. Nice. What's DC? I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Mad on guard. That means that man is Washington DC. What'd you do in Washington DC? It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and fair trial. Isn't that just the basis of the judicial system? Proper defense. But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through some shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients were innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. Well, no, you don't understand your job as a defense lawyer. It's not just because you're a defense lawyer. You wouldn't go into there, bro. You wouldn't do that, bro. They were awfully lax with it. Awfully lax with what? Looks extra hair. Oh, something on his head, right? I can see it. Maya's situation. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. So in a way, being a prosecution would be better. You straight biking to the front gates of the White House? Yeah. Why not? I don't see what the problem would be with that. It's just a city, right? I mean, you can't go in the White House. You'd have to go on like a tour or something for that. I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. See, that's what's interesting, is that Phoenix is indeed, as a defense lawyer, you're always stuck defending your client whether they did something right or wrong. That's besides the point. You're defending them. Vanillio, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that comment just so we don't provoke anybody. We're not gonna get political here. No politics here. No politics here, Vanillio. But I'm glad you had a good bike ride around the around Washington D.C., bro. I'm glad. You're out of it as much as the next guy. Oh, I am deeply in politics. Don't get me wrong. I very much am a very political person. But people come to live streams so that they can forget about their everyday things. But prosecutors have to make innocence guilty. No. So in my mind, what he's doing, so this is what makes a prosecutor better, is that if the prosecutor's willing to lose for the sake of the truth. I was interrupted mid-sentence. So in Edgeworth's case, he's willing to lose for the sake of the truth. And so if a prosecutor is willing to lose when they know that their side is wrong, because they have the option to lose, right? Now, granted, most prosecutors are not that. They're going to be not good, right? They're going to try exactly what you said. They're going to try to make the innocent guilty so that they can always win. But I was thinking it would be better to be a prosecutor if you had a moral compass and was willing to lose cases to make sure that the truth was heard. So if somebody really was innocent and you had all the evidence on as the prosecutor to prove that they actually were innocent, then you would essentially drop your case, right? You would be able to drop your case. You wouldn't need to prove it in a court. I mean, maybe you could prove it in court that they're innocent, right? But you would be able to like drop the case, right? So, that in that respect, it'd be better. You are though right that most prosecutors are gonna try to be the opposite to the defense, and that's gonna be to get a guilty verdict no matter what, which is not right. Since when did this have moral compass? Edgeworth has a moral compass. What are you talking about? What? Edgeworth has a moral compass. That's the whole story. This whole game is about Edgeworth's rise to being a thing. Right? No, this story is not about Phoenix Wright. You drop the defense. What if you're a defense attorney, you go for the truth and say your client did it? You drop the defense. Exactly. But I'm saying in this case, you couldn't drop the defense. He has no choice but to do it, right? But Edgeworth is can still it would, in this case, if Edgeworth would be able to, like, if the tables were turned, an innocent prosecutor would be able to drop it without there being, I mean, I guess you're right, and you could argue that like the same situation can be put on a prosecutor to enforce a guilty verdict, right? Wright has moral compass, at least for now. Wright has an idea of a moral compass. Yeah, I wouldn't say I would have to agree. He's like not, super moral compassy. He cares about he knows what's right, like what's right versus wrong, but he doesn't know necessarily the right way about going about getting it right. Correct? I just don't know what to do. A prosecutor keeps losing, are not guilty. Is it a bad thing? It would be a very bad thing for their career. Indeed, it would actually probably be. It would probably they would probably be seen as somebody who's not very good, because so that dives into a deeper problem with the system itself, where people are paying these prosecutors based on their guilty verdicts, right? And they're essentially getting paid based on how many guilty verdicts they can get as a prosecutor. So it's the public defense attorney that we would be in America. The person who tries to always be on the way of the right is the public defense attorneys, right? That's what we see, at least in the movies. Is the defense attorneys, and they're public defense attorneys. So yeah. No, I mean, really, the defense is better overall, but I'm just talking about in Edgeworth's case here. Only in Edgeworth's case. Am I talking about here? Because I'm trying to prove how Edgeworth is the main character of this game. Specifically Edgeworth. Like, man, I strongly believe that all these games are just Edgeworth games. Clearly the main character. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using to pin me down. You're bad at your job. Exactly. Yeah, you would be considered bad at your job, actually. Yeah. You would win less, therefore be bad at your job. Therefore, people would use you less as a prosecutor because they want you to prosecute so that you can get a guilty verdict. Say that even if it was a state prosecution, they're probably still based off of how many guilty verdicts somebody gets, not based on how many truthful and realistic outcomes they got. Because there's a lot of people in jail that don't deserve to be in jail, and that was probably because a prosecutor was more skilled than the defense attorney, right? Or, I mean, defense attorneys IRL have a lot of jobs, right? Have a point. Ace attorney, right, there you go. Maybe. People like you and Franziska von Karma always using all you have to pin me down. You fight me to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. Yeah, see, that's what most prosecutors are. But Edgeworth has been losing. I mean, in this case, Edgeworth is going to be seen as a worse and worse lawyer, right? As time goes on. But his moral compass is getting better. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was just destroyed? You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you're mistaken. No, he wants to find the truth. He said it several times. What do you... Thanks to you. When you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as perfect record were meaningless. her whip, right? What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that's why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will have to find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. Beep, 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 beep. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wish you can obtain an acquittal by tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Miss Maya hostage for Mr. Unguard's sake? Why are you? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please, don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me! The man who hires an assassin just as much of a killer himself. I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls on my clients for my handiwork. That is what I call client relations, as it's a part of my assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time. My client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your escort help, Mr. Attorney. Oh, so he did on his own accord. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. Bro, wait a second though. So he doesn't know that that there's blackmail on him, bro? Wait. He doesn't know about the blackmail. That he doesn't know about the fact that he was recorded. Dude. What? Oh, what, bro? What is your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did, but you said it was John Doe. My name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see she receives a nice long nap. A nice long nap? I said it slightly wrong. Ah, no, Maya! Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have someone where to trace the signal back to me. It would be quite troublesome. Yeah, bro. Could you imagine letting a meow go through after something so serious? Bro. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Did you hear that at the end of the transmission? Huh? Oh, that sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be that cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. It's almost like it's been in front of us the whole time! Do you believe the shock on my face? 'Cause I was totally surprised. Edgeworth, have all the police head for Engard Mansion immediately. Let's consider really worse. For what? Oh, right. You hurry up as well then. You hurry up over there as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah! No. Living room! The bear is outside the thingy-majiggy now. Maya! Please answer us, Maya! Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, it was the killer. He and Engard were working together this whole time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. There's a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A bear. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be in here? Right. Look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this is... it came out that little door? This door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors by now. Down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Slam! There's no one in here. From the look of this room, I'd say on guard's private lounge. Look at this, right. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals. And a VCR. Check inside the desk. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No! But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape they were looking for and escaped with it. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax, you mean? Yes, Mr. Corita's former manager. But why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Ingard's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Okay, so now we have that other thing. The connection for what's-her-face. What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. What's so special about the frame? On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get to on guard guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Never. I'm fine. So you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you later, okay? Bro. No! Mystic Maya! Right. Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. Looks like he's eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as the clues go, I think this is all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short on one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews' Psylocke. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. Time to open that last lock. March 22nd. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your Psylocke. Psylocke? Saying it like she has any idea what you mean. That's so funny. Just talking about it like anybody at all knows what that is. I want to know, And you will tell me your secret. Fine. Go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Okay, we already did the first part, so we'll skip through that. Bum ba dum ba dum ba ba da ba da do dee do dee dee do. Okay, we got all the way up to this next bit. We gotta prove their connection. Prove their relation. There it is. Alright. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. What? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Ah, where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Unguard's mansion. After all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Unlock successful. Why frame him? Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that didn't work out. Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. On Guard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then. I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image was built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him. Even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they even planned to get married. And then, suddenly it was called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand it all. It was probably all because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impax. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that the note was a powerful weapon against Matt. Be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it from Juan. It was so that I could find out about this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even with Celeste's death, was something for them to be used in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on me after one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was gonna burn it. I even had a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them down. Bring my own cruel kind of revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So, when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. That's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation, or with what I know now. You drank some water. Your new mug you made out of clay in art class. Nice, bro. Did you make sure it was... Did they tell you could drink out of it? That it was safe for that? It was safe for drinking out of? I hope so. Dude. Nice. GG's. And GG's, guys. I made it super emotional. I was trying to make it... I was trying to put a lot of acting into that voice acting. I hope it came off good as well. And it came off like, you know, it came off sounding like, you know, like she was like emotional and whatnot, and like the power of emotion. I was trying to bring the emotion out in what she was saying right there, you know. So made it more powerful. Great job on the emotion. Nice. I mean, sorry to make you cry, but I wanted to try to represent that emotion that she was feeling. GG's, all the GG's. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us. That's where we're going to call it for today. But if you guys did not get enough of this fantastic story that we're doing, it's kind of a mean story, really. Poor everybody, really. Everybody. It's just lose all around. And this mad on guard, bro. Sorry. You guys want to go do a raid today? We can go do a raid. Let's go do... Oops, that's the wrong one. Raid screen. Aw, thank you. Thank you. What's going on? What the heck? Did my computer just break? Hello? Oh, we here. Oh, look at that. My whole computer just froze for like 5 to 10 seconds, bro. Like everything. Like all of the things and not even some of the things. Because it was fired in a kiln. It doesn't need glazed or anything like that. I broke and I'm back. Nice, bro. Okay, let's do a new song today. Let's do a song called Stay Strong. It's because we gotta stay strong, guys. You stay strong and we all get along. Bum be do dee do. Now we can rate someone today. I'll rate someone today. We rate someone today. We rating someone today. How about we rate Cover Elm today? Just remember to stay strong and always get along. If you can, then get up something, and we'll always have some fun. Have some fun. Have some fun. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a breather, and then we're gonna go raid this man called his name is Kever M. Oh, I think he just hit 6,000 subscriberinos. Awesome song. I call it the name of the song is called Stay Strong. I call it Stay Strong, though that's also already the name of the song. It's literally already the name of the song. Made by Andrew Kitoff, I want to say is the name of it. Let's take it really, really quick. All of the songs are made by the same one. 0 to 10. I'm sorry you didn't like it. You can speak with my manager about that. I don't know if I can help with that. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining and hanging out. We're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Kever M. We have not raided this fellow in a very long time, so let's go say hi. Let's go do a hashtag kink raid over to Kever M. Boom. I'm glad you guys liked it, Francis, McMackey, Miko. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys like it. I like singing. Francis is my manager.
I think she tried it.
I don't know. The jury is still out. The jury is still out, my friend. Tiger, I hope you have a good day, too. Hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Let's go do a raid. We got Miko first. I'm going to do a me raid in there. Me raid. Thank you so much for joining in that raid. There's XTigerXLoki in there. You guys are amazing. There's Francis. Heart you guys so much. It really means a lot. I'm going to say thank you guys for raiding. Oopsie, if I can spell right. Raiding. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot, guys. It means a lot with an exclamation point and heart, because heart you guys.
All right. We got another raid coming in.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you, McMackey. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, guys. I don't think I'll be doing something necessarily later tonight. We'll have to see. Maybe, but we'll definitely be doing, Francis, if you're still streaming, I'll see you in your stream here soon. In like 10-20 minutes. Okay. So you guys go check out Francis and Kat. Kat's going, Kat is doing some, today's Thursday, right? Today's Thursday. It has been a while since we've raided Kever. Anyway, guys, let's go hang out with Kever, and then I'll see you guys on Francis's stream, Kat streams, and then tomorrow for more Phoenix Wright! Until then, guys, stay amazing, sleep well, and toodaloo.